Well, hey, this Jamie. That's me here, honey. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to yet another quick chat. Girl, today on the quick chat, we're about to be talking about Mr. August Alsina and Tory Lanez because according to Gossip of the City, they got into it, right? I saw this earlier this morning, but I was just waiting for more details to come out. And girl, more details has come out. So let's go ahead and get into what Gossip of the City had to say and what the neighborhood talk is posting over there on their page. Okay. So let's get into it. So first things first, this is the post that I saw. Gossip of the City says Tory Lanez KO'd August Alsina tonight after August got froggy with Tory over something Tory said months ago. Now, Tory was trying to show him love, and August wanted to take it to a negative place and got knocked the fuck out. Wow, wow, wow. Not Tory Lanez Liberty self up here jumping on people, honey. But let's go ahead and keep going because there is more. Now, as we backtrack, actually, this is what I want to do. I want to go. Let me give me one quick second because I want to go to Gossip of the City and let me see if did I save this by any chance? I don't think so. Because she kind of gave more details, I feel, down in the comments as to what that issue was about. So let me see. Down here at the bottom, okay, she says Tory Lanez KO'd August Alsina tonight after August got froggy with Tory over something Tory said months ago. Tory was trying to show him love, and August wanted to take it to a negative place and got knocked out. August was the negative one, not Tory. August felt some kind of way because Tory said months ago he wouldn't have snitched, quote unquote, on Jada like August did. Tory tried to shake his hand, and August just ignored him. Tory asked him about it, and August got negative and told him to keep that same energy. All right. So then she also goes on to give us more. She says August was the negative one, not Tory. August felt some kind of way because Tory said he wouldn't have snitched on Jada like August did. Tory tried to shake his hand. August ignored. Tory asked him about it, and August got negative and told him to keep that same energy. Ignore Tory's story. He has to say that. So I guess his story, I guess Tory ended up putting a story up. So let me go over here and check out Tory Lane's story because she had to go ahead and write up his story, honey. So let's see what his story may have said. He says, I don't know what everybody's talking about, but I've been in the studio. This is what Tory is saying. He says, I'm not in anything negative. I've been working on myself and being a better person. This is what Tory put on his page, right? So then Gossip of the City came back on their page, right? So let me go ahead and make me big again before we get back into some more things. So she says, ignore Tory's story. He has to say that so then people won't be on him. I doubt anyone recorded because it was just him and August people in the parking lot. So it was just August people and Tory's people that were in the parking lot when Tory tried to, dap homeboy up. Homeboy was like, man, keep that same energy, and then got clocked in the face, unfortunately. Okay, so we hate to see it, but this is all the details that's coming from Gossip of the City. So then the neighborhood talk decided that they was gonna ask, this true? We're just trying to understand, like, is this true though? Okay. So then this is where August pretty much seems to be confirming. Now, this is the picture, girl. Okay. Trigger alert, girl. You see the little bloody face or whatever they're saying. August Alsina confirms Tory Lanez put the pause on him. A 4'11. This is what August says. A 4'11 size leprechaun ran down on me with an 8 oversized security and I with 8 oversized security in IGGA. So let's get into what Mr. August had to say. Wow, wow, wow. So he says, as I'm exiting the building after the show last night, a 4'11 size leprechaun ran down on me with 8 oversized security NIGGAs, whom I greeted each individually upon their walk up as they tried to press me. Whole time I'm one deep, no security. He says, Tory continues to ask with a broken ego why I didn't dap him up. I go on to tell him I was a fan of him and didn't understand him speaking on my business publicly in that night. Hold on, publicly in the past because I don't know him or even met him until last night. But if you don't know him and you didn't meet him until last night, why are you pressed about him speaking on your stuff publicly when everybody, in my opinion, was speaking on your stuff publicly? Everybody, and you put your business out there for people to talk about. So how you gonna be sit up there and be mad that Tory also had an opinion about that too? You know what I'm saying? You didn't even know him until you met him that night. So, and you was a fan. So I'm a little confused on why you got the big issues. Like, it do seem like you was coming off to be the negative one, but that's just my opinion. Let's go ahead and get into more. All right. He says, so when he spoke, it caught me off guard because of his past actions. I seen what I assumed he didn't like me. That's all. Not to mention why with my history of health and conditions just recently overcoming being paralyzed, my doctor directed me not to compromise my health while out on the road and shake as less hands as possible due to corona and monkeypox. So then he says, never any disrespectful words were exchanged. So I was a bit confused at how someone he turned him. What? So I was a bit confused at how somehow he turned himself up with anger after hitting a blunt laced with, ooh, yikes. Not laced with Coca-Cola, obviously. Yikes. Now see, August, I don't want Tory to hit you with the Nicki Minaj out here trying to hit people with a lawsuit for saying that they have Coca-Cola issues. You know what I'm saying? So he goes on, as he said. He says, and never any disrespectful words were exchanged. So I was a bit confused at how somehow he turned himself up with anger after hitting a blunt laced with Coca-Cola. Obviously, I heard the fizzle. Wow, wow, wow. And he snuck me when I turned my head to move to the side amongst all his antsy moving and to keep an eye on the endless NIGGAs that was with him surrounding me, which was security and some NIGGA with a toy tucked up, whom he then proceeded to run behind and hide to run back in the building. I guess so. He snuck you, then ran behind the guy that had the toy, and then they all went back into the building. There was never a quote unquote fight. He says simply an assault. Okay, so it's a simple assault. Okay, he says the dude has no real friends and is on a crash out mission. With that said, I was gonna keep it G and not come to the net, but you moving without intent, feeding falsities to blogs to look for a quote unquote moment because them moments ain't happening on stage for you. Oh wow, I will assist you in that gracefully. His people got the whole thing on camera. Put the footage out. I'd like to see it. Anyway, let me go clean this blood off my face with some of his, I guess he has an Inicia wellness company or something that he's working on at this particular time. So there you have it. Tory Lanez snuck August Alsina, and August came out and admitted and confirmed that indeed happened. Okay. Also there was some more tweets. Okay, so somebody says Tory, I lied and said he been, I guess you meant to say not I, but Tory lied and said he been in the studio, so he doesn't know what everybody is talking about. Like, question mark, you don't remember performing yesterday? or was the crowd that dead when you went on and you forgot? Question mark. So then August Alsina responds and says, and y'all wouldn't ever know about this if he didn't try to leak a story. Me and his people were the only people out there when this happened. But for the sake of storytelling, we gonna always stand on the truth. So basically, Tory Lanez, it does seem like he was the one looking for a moment, even though we did come off like August was the one that was being a bit negative, right? You seem like you was being a bit negative because you feeling a way about what this man had to say when y'all never even met each other, y'all didn't know each other, but your business was out there publicly. So a lot of people that you didn't know were speaking on it. You were a fan, whatever. I can see a Tory trying to, flex up and do the most. And it's like, Tory, why would you even want to do that when you got this case and this trial coming up with Miss Megan and stuff that's going to happen at the end of the year? You always doing the most. Like, girl. So I definitely think Tory was looking for a moment. I do think that makes sense for him to sit up there and lie. Tory Lanez talk about, I don't know what y'all was talking about. I was in the studio, but you had a performance the night before. Like, make it make sense. And I do believe that he was the one that leaked this information over there to Gossip of the City and anybody else. I do believe that it was leaked. And here we are because he needs the buzz. Girl, I can't. But I also kind of feel like, honestly, as much as I used to be crazy about some August Alsina, like, I don't know if the stage is popping for either of you guys, to be honest. I know you're taking shots at him about, what's happening for him on stage versus what's not happening for him on stage. But I'm over here like, is it happening for you on stage? I don't know. I hope that it is. You know what I'm saying? But either way, honey, get like, girl. That is all that I got. Y'all go ahead and hop down in these comments and let me know your overall thoughts about this Tory Lanez versus August Alsina situation, honey. I'm Jamie. That's me. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share my videos. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Jamie. That's me. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.